When a woman shares her problems, it's not just about seeking solutions, it's a profound gesture of trust. This act of opening up signals that she feels safe and valued enough to reveal her inner world, which is something many people keep guarded. By confiding her challenges and vulnerabilities, she's essentially allowing you to see her beyond the surface, inviting you into her life in a way that is deeply personal. Trust, in this context, is both a gift and a responsibility, indicating that she believes you can offer understanding, compassion, and a safe space for her authentic self. When a woman shares her struggles, it's an act that combines vulnerability and strength. Society often expects women to maintain composure, projecting strength and resilience even in difficult times. For many, this means carrying burdens quietly, out of fear of judgment or being perceived as weak. But when she chooses to open up, she's challenging these norms and demonstrating immense courage. Revealing her insecurities and fears takes strength, as it exposes her to potential judgment or misunderstanding. This act of self-disclosure isn't just a way to relieve her burdens, it's a brave step toward authenticity and genuine human connection. When a woman opens up about her problems, it's not always because she needs answers or solutions. Often, she seeks empathy and understanding. This distinction is essential. Sometimes, the simple act of sharing a burden helps ease it, and knowing that someone listens and cares can be profoundly comforting. Offering empathy means being fully present, acknowledging her feelings, and validating her experiences. It's about creating a safe space where she feels understood, rather than quickly searching for a solution. Empathy helps her feel less alone in her challenges and reinforces that her emotions and experiences are seen and respected. Listening deeply when someone opens up about their problems is a powerful way to show respect and care. True listening goes beyond hearing words. It involves being fully present, setting aside distractions, and focusing entirely on what the other person is sharing. This kind of attentive listening demonstrates that you value her experiences and emotions. It means refraining from interrupting, giving advice too quickly, or thinking about your response. Instead, it's about absorbing her words and allowing her to express herself freely. Such genuine listening shows that you acknowledge her voice and that her thoughts and feelings genuinely matter to you. Recognizing the courage it takes for someone to be vulnerable is essential to understanding the significance of their trust. When a woman opens up about her struggles, she's revealing a part of herself that she may keep hidden from most. This act requires bravery because it involves taking an emotional risk. She's entrusting her authentic self to you, including her fears, doubts, and insecurities. Acknowledging her courage means appreciating that she feels safe enough to be genuine with you. Responding with kindness and patience reflects that you value this moment of openness, showing her that her trust in you is well placed and respected. Offering support, rather than jumping in to solve problems, acknowledges that sometimes simply being there is what matters most. When someone shares a personal struggle, there can be a natural impulse to fix it or provide advice. However, understanding that not every problem needs an immediate solution can be a powerful shift in how we respond. Often, what a woman may need is reassurance that she is not alone, that someone is willing to sit with her in her uncertainty, fears, or sadness. This presence is a form of support that can be far more comforting than advice, as it reinforces that her feelings are valid and that she has someone by her side through the highs and lows. This type of support helps create a sense of connection and trust, showing that you respect her journey and are there for her, not just to resolve challenges but to share in her experiences. When a woman entrusts you with her struggles, it creates a unique and meaningful bond built on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. This deep connection doesn't just offer her comfort, it strengthens the relationship by fostering an atmosphere of openness and authenticity. Sharing vulnerabilities allows both people involved to see beyond superficial interactions, creating a foundation that feels supportive and real. This kind of bond encourages both individuals to be more honest and genuine, knowing they are safe to express themselves without fear of judgment. Ultimately, by respecting the trust she has placed in you, you contribute to a relationship that values and prioritizes emotional safety and mutual care, allowing both of you to experience a sense of acceptance and belonging that goes beyond words. This connection is rare and meaningful, as it reinforces the power of true understanding and the beauty of being there for one another through life's challenges. Supporting others in their moments of vulnerability not only strengthens personal connections, but also deepens our own capacity for empathy and understanding, contributing to a more compassionate and humane society. When we take the time to truly listen and be present for someone, we learn to see the world from another's perspective, which enhances our awareness and appreciation of the diverse challenges people face. This act of support reminds us of our shared human experience, building bridges between us that transcend differences in background, beliefs, or experiences. Each time we validate someone's feelings, we reinforce a culture of kindness and acceptance, empowering others to be more open about their own struggles. In this way, we collectively create a space where people feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment. Supporting others is a ripple effect. By embracing empathy, we inspire it in others, fostering a world where everyone feels seen, valued, and understood. This cycle of empathy uplifts us all, making humanity stronger, more connected, and more resilient. In conclusion, when a woman shares her problems, it is a profound act of trust, vulnerability, and courage. It is an opportunity for us to listen with empathy, offer support without judgment, and honor the strength it takes to be open. By respecting her trust and responding with care, we not only strengthen our bond with her but also contribute to a culture of compassion and understanding. These moments of connection remind us of the power of listening, of being present, and of supporting one another through life's challenges. Ultimately, such acts of empathy build not only stronger relationships but a more connected, humane world for us all. When a woman shares her problems with someone, she is seeking emotional safety and an environment where she feels protected, understood, and free to express herself without fear of criticism or rejection. Emotional safety is essential for honest communication, as it allows individuals to be vulnerable without the fear of being judged or belittled. By opening up, she is testing whether the other person can hold space for her emotions with respect and compassion. This is a crucial moment in any relationship, as it sets the tone for future interactions. If she feels safe to express her struggles, it fosters trust and strengthens the bond between the two individuals. Emotional safety is not just about creating a safe space physically, but about showing that her feelings, no matter how complex or difficult, will be handled with care and respect. This sense of safety nurtures deeper emotional connections and helps build a foundation for meaningful, supportive relationships. Validating a woman's feelings when she shares her problems is crucial in making her feel truly understood. It means acknowledging her emotional experience without minimizing or dismissing it, regardless of whether you personally agree with her perspective. Validation doesn't require you to offer solutions or explanations. It simply means you recognize and accept her emotions as legitimate and real. When she feels that her feelings are valid, it reassures her that her emotional responses are normal, not something to be ashamed of. This validation fosters a sense of worth and importance, as it lets her know that her experiences matter. It's also an essential aspect of emotional support. By validating her feelings, you allow her to process her emotions more freely, without fear of judgment. It creates an environment where she feels encouraged to be open and honest, which deepens trust and enhances the emotional connection between both individuals. Validation, in this context, isn't about agreeing with every aspect of her situation, but about acknowledging her right to feel what she feels and supporting her through that experience. Listening actively and with empathy when a woman shares her problems is a powerful way to show support. Empathy goes beyond simply hearing the words she says. It involves understanding the emotions behind those words and offering a compassionate response. It requires you to not only listen but to truly connect with her feelings, offering a sense of solidarity that lets her know she is not alone. Empathy in these moments can be expressed in different ways, through verbal affirmations like "I understand how that feels," or through nonverbal cues like maintaining eye contact or offering a comforting touch. By empathizing, you're conveying that you recognize the depth of her emotions and are there to stand with her, not just to offer advice or judgment. This empathetic listening provides comfort because it acknowledges the complexity of her situation. It allows her to feel heard and understood, which can help alleviate some of the weight of her struggles. Furthermore, empathy strengthens the bond between the two of you, as it shows that you care deeply about her well-being, reinforcing the trust she has placed in you by opening up. Listening deeply, without interruption or distraction, is one of the most profound ways to show respect and care when a woman opens up about her problems. It means being fully present in the moment, putting aside your own thoughts, distractions, or responses, and focusing entirely on what she's saying. Deep listening is about more than just hearing the words, it's about understanding the underlying emotions, intentions, and context. It shows that you value her enough to invest your full attention, signaling that her feelings and experiences matter to you. By not interrupting, you give her space to express herself fully, which can be incredibly freeing and empowering for her. When you actively listen, you create a safe environment where she can share her vulnerabilities without fear of being rushed or misunderstood. This also fosters a sense of trust, as she feels respected and valued. Deep listening isn't just about absorbing information, it's a way of showing emotional presence, signaling that you are there to support her, no matter what she's going through. It allows for a genuine connection and can help to strengthen the bond between you, as she feels heard in a way that is both affirming and validating. Recognizing the courage it takes for a woman to open up about her problems is essential for responding with the right balance of empathy and understanding. Vulnerability is not easy, and in many cases, it is a leap of faith. By sharing her struggles, she is exposing parts of herself that may not always align with society's expectations of strength, independence, or perfection. This act of self-disclosure involves emotional risk of judgment, misunderstanding, or being perceived as weak. Yet, when she trusts you enough to reveal her difficulties, it is a profound expression of bravery. She is asking you to hold space for her emotions, to see her as human, and to accept her flaws and imperfections. Acknowledging this courage shows that you appreciate the vulnerability she is offering. It's important not to dismiss or minimize her feelings, but rather recognize the strength it took for her to speak up in the first place. This recognition can be communicated through simple words of affirmation like, "I admire your openness," or through body language that shows attentiveness and care. Responding with acknowledgement of her courage lets her know that you see her strength in her vulnerability and that you hold her trust with respect and honor. Such recognition deepens the emotional connection between you, as it reinforces that she is safe to continue sharing her authentic self. It also fosters a space where both people feel more comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings, knowing that they will be received with care and understanding.